Oh, she is beautiful in the sun, although there's some smudge there. That's not nice. Lots of cars here. Hot day, beautiful weather. Don't know why there's so many cars here. I mean, there's a bus station there. Don't think people are going to park their cars here and then go to the bus station, but it is what it is. It is busy on the road, so I hope we can cruise relatively well. But yeah, today's video, you've probably seen the title. I want to start a little YouTube series for myself, which is going to be called What Now, which is going to be me motovlogging and basically talking about a topic. And I want to change it up. I want to start with like a serious topic and then go with a normal or fun topic and kind of switch them out all the time. So it's not always, you know, me being very too serious or depressing topics. And as you've probably seen it from the title, the first topic is going to be glorifying death. Now that probably out of context sounds ridiculous, but we're talking about mostly this type, glorifying death with motorcycle riding. Little handy wave here. Must like bikes, always a driver himself. Alright, so what I mean with glorifying death, and I feel like people that particularly watch content on social media and consume bike content in general will understand what I mean with glorifying death. Because, you know, a lot of content created by bikes, like either speeding videos or if it's like police versus cops, basically, a lot of things that you're going to be seeing in comments, as well as the way the videos are shot, is that a lot of bikers are glorifying their death. And there's a couple of things to take away from that, because sometimes a lot of the glorifying of death, there'll be people that are using it as a way to accept that they're gonna die, accept the fact that one day this machine that, I mean, it is relatively dangerous and fast, is going to kill them. But I'm not as big, you know, think that's that big of a problem, really. To me, the problem really comes when in the comments or sometimes certain videos about speeding is that they're kind of wanting to die in a way, and that they're glorifying it. And in a way, that is very dangerous for new drivers, because new drivers or people that want to ride motorcycle, especially young people, they're gonna see that stuff and they're gonna think that, oh my god, that's so cool because it's so edgy and all that kind of stuff. And you are contributing to that. I mean, of course you can say speeding videos, all types of different videos and bike content is relatively dangerous, but yeah, it is, you know, depending on who's of course consuming the content, it has a different impact. I personally find it very weird that a lot of people are also accepting that when they drive a motorcycle they're gonna end up dying, because it really all depends on the way you ride a motorcycle. You can ride a motorcycle like you're riding a car, like right now in front of me. Like right now I'm doing under the speed limit. I am trying, well, I'm not doing that much distance in this car, but I'm trying to, you know, create a cushion as much as I can. I'm really looking forward. I'm not speeding, I'm not, you know, having fun. I'm also not riding with friends at night, you know, going triple the speed limit in order to feel alive. And these certain things have, you know, consequences. And then other people are going to be saying, well, what about the people that, you know, get hit by a car? I mean, there's plenty of videos of them online as well where it's not really the fault of the bicycle. And I said, like, yes, that's true, but just like any other car accidents, you know, there's a reality to that. Speed it up a little bit there. All right. he was having fun there. But yeah, you can drive a motorcycle pretty safe. There's not any problems, you know, creating dangers unless you are driving dangerous yourself. And so this whole notion of one day, you know, the road is gonna take me and all that kind of stuff, I don't really like people that, you know, drive for that particular reason as this kind of edgy cool thing. I do understand that some people are relatively scared of driving a motorcycle even though they have it. So they're not scared of driving themselves, but they're scared of the consequences that could inevitably happen, and so saying it could ease their mind. But to post it on social media and creating an impression to especially young people that want to be driving a motorcycle, I think that's dangerous. I think you're creating this I don't know who they are. Lol. But yeah, you're creating this dangerous, you know, notion that it's cool and it's dangerous and you should drive dangerous because even if it kills you, like, you have nothing to lose or something. And so I wonder what a lot of other drivers feel about this, how other people conceive, you know, how this type of content is made. For example, I personally really like speeding content. I do. People weave into traffic. I think it really shows a lot of freedom, but I do know how dangerous it is because riding a motorcycle myself, and I have tried that as well, it is pretty difficult. And you know, definitely know that really easily a mistake, especially from another car, could end you up crashing. But I'm not intending it to kill me. And what I like that content, and I don't want it to stop, but it is something. But it is something. And yeah, I do wonder how other motorcycle riders think about this. I mean, there's definitely some people who have talked about this version, especially on TikTok. It's really bad, but it's on YouTube as well. It's on a lot of different videos where crashing in a way is also cool, but it really isn't. And I think glorifying death is a very dangerous, you know, thing to show, to be proud of in a way. I do hope the wind is not too bad, by the way, because it is windy up here, like it really is, but it is also pretty beautiful. So I'm definitely curious about how people who might not have motorcycles, how they perceive this, because generally new riders that make like content on social media and stuff, they do seem to be pretty chill. But I do, you know, wonder how people who don't ride a motorcycle or want to ride a motorcycle, how they probably got into riding a motorcycle. Everyone has their own story, but I do wonder if a lot of people nowadays are influenced by those type of videos. I mean, they get likes, they get hella comments. I mean, you can literally, you know, search the next video probably and there's someone driving pretty dangerous, but they might not be talking about it, but they probably have in the past. And of course, the glorifying death part is probably a very small part of the bike community, and I'm not talking about the bike community in general. I'm probably talking about the online bike community, because these are two very different things. The bike community, you know, spreads over Harley riders, people that go on journeys, adventure riders, normal riders, day-to-day drivers that, you know, ride their bikes and day driven. And a lot of those people are not actually watching social media. Most of them are not. So I'm talking specifically the online riding community or bike community. And it's, you know, glorifying death isn't probably the biggest problem. There's probably a lot more. Like I said, I would say speeding video is a big problem, although I like it, so I didn't want it to stop. There's probably like a ton of other things. Some people would say Matthew Woods is a big problem. I don't agree with that, but there's a bunch of things. But I do wish to see that kind of gone, that mentality of people, you know, accepting that eventually they're gonna die. Because I, for example, don't want to die when I ride a motorcycle. I want to ride a motorcycle because it's fun, it's cool, it gives me a sense of freedom in a way. And yeah, I don't want to end up crashing at all, not even once. And if I do crash, I want it to be like in a corner or something, because I don't know, didn't make the corner as well. And I don't want to end up being like, you know, behind, you know, under a semi truck or something. I don't want that to happen. But you know, everyone to their own. So I do wonder what other people's topics are going to be about because we all have our own reason why, you know, we want to ride a motorcycle, and that's fine. And I'm not saying that people that make that content are inevitably bad, because I feel like it isn't just about, oh, I want to be edgy and I want to be cool. I think there's a lot of different reasons why people, you know, make a video like that or deny it. I mean, the one that I kind of, you know, hate the most probably is not just, you know, the edgy thing. It's about when there's like bike content against police officers, which granted I can't really do that in this country. They will just find you. In America, they'll just let it go. If they don't have your number plate, you know, they're just gonna have to be lucky, or you have to stop yourself. But that's kind of a thing. But I see a lot of people say like, oh, you know, you have a wife and children, you know, when you get home. I have nothing to lose, and so I'm able to drive like a lunatic. But at the end of the day, you're also endangering not just yourself, you're endangering other people on the road. Like, there's always going to be people somewhere on the road, and yeah, it's not just your problem. And I think that's probably the most stupidest one, because you all have a reason to live. I mean, you're riding a motorcycle. It's not like you're that depressed that you don't want to get out of your room or shit like that, you know. You are fine. I'm gonna get overtaken here by a truck. The speed limit is, oh no, it's 80 now. Oh, goddamn. Never mind. Alright, Mr. Ford. Is that race you want? No, he's speeding hella quick. You know, this place is beautiful, but there's also a lot of police usually here, because it's really easy to speed up here. And my navigation is completely fucked as well, which is really annoying. Alright. Oh, this is a dead end. Really? This is a dead end. Where are you bringing me? Where am I going? Alright. This seems a fun place. I've never been here. So this is interesting to say the least. Fun little place. I feel like I just encountered like a small little town over here. That's fun. Children here, boats. It's a little cute over here. It's pretty cute. I like it. So what to take away from this video and this topic is that I genuinely hope that in the future a lot of bike content is going to change in a way that we're not trying to glorify death. We're not trying to send this message to, you know, impressionable young people that riding a motorcycle is just dangerous, because it doesn't have to be dangerous. It never has to be dangerous at all. I mean, it really all depends on the way you drive, the way, you know, if you go on group rides, for example, the way you behave, because that's usually a big problem in itself. And I do not mind if people, you know, put on posters or videos of their friends who have passed away. I don't mind all that kind of stuff, because that actually shows you that like a community, right? Like a community saying like, oh, we lost another one, we lost the visual, but don't glorify that, the fact that, oh, speed took him away because that's what he loved, because that's not okay. You know, if you want to ride a motorcycle, you want to go fast, you can do that, but you can also do it in a controlled way. Go on a highway, you can go a lot faster if there's not too many cars in front of you, and you don't have to be dangerous. You don't have to be riding a motorcycle like it's MotoGP on the normal road, because guess what? These roads are not MotoGP made. It's not the same. Your tires are not the same. You are not trained, you're not experienced enough to be driving that way. And yeah, I hope that's kind of like what I take away from it. I mean, there's, like I said before, there's a lot of other problems with the bike community in general, and things that, you know, you could not agree with. I mean, I understand it's entertainment and all kind of stuff, but yeah, there's a lot of problems, and I feel like this is one of them. And I hope it's a trend that eventually will go away, that isn't shown or spoken about too much. But yeah, I wonder what you guys think. Let me know if there's other topics you guys also wanted me to talk about. drop them in the comments. I'll talk about it if it's interesting enough, at least. And yeah, I want to know what you guys think about it. See you later. Peace.